Microdosing. So what is this? Is this really a new way of doing therapy? Is it a trend? A lot of people seem to be talking about it. And not only that, a lot of people seem to have tried it. Most of them purchasing their substances through social media, actually, without any assistance or any further or deeper education regarding what they are purchasing. So for me, it's very important to express that the substances that are being used for microdosing are called expansors of consciousness. An expansor of consciousness is a very different molecule than the ones we're used to. We are used to stimulants and depressors. We're used to caffeine, nicotine, alcohol, benzodiazepines, opioids. And those are stimulants and depressors of consciousness. Depressors of consciousness, they switch off my main computer. Stimulants, they, as the name says, they stimulate my central nervous system so everything goes faster. Faster is not better. Slower or numb is not necessarily better. Those are the two states that are provoked by depressors of consciousness and stimulants of consciousness. Now, note that I am using the word consciousness. In psychiatry and psychology, we need to start talking about states of consciousness. What does this mean? This means my sense of purpose regarding life, death, and existence itself, my beliefs, my values. What is my motivation for living? Is it fear? Is it greed? Is it egotism? Is it guilt, shame, anger, rage, resentment? Because this motivation, whenever I start any process of microdosing, it's going to become bigger and greater. The area of the expansors of consciousness, just like its name says, expand what is within. An expansor of consciousness, it makes bigger and greater whatever it is that I have cultivated throughout my life, mind, speech, action, and in my state of consciousness. It's extremely important. I might be a person that has discipline, that has very organized thoughts, that probably academically was, well, very smart or diligent. That doesn't mean that microdosing is going to be a good option for me. If I have cultivated all these abilities through egotism, rage, fear, resentment, whenever I ingest an expansor of consciousness, the experience I'm going to have is one of bigger and greater rage, fear, resentment. So there is no miracle cure. There is no such a pill that will take away my pains. We have different options. We have the option of numbing my pain and staying disconnected or dissociated from whatever it is that reality brings to me. And then I can use a depressor of consciousness like alcohol, some psychiatric medications, pills for sleeping, painkillers, and all those sort of medication. Or I can use stimulants in order to accelerate my process of doing and thinking. And then I can be a person that ingests caffeine constantly and different substances like amphetamines and many other stimulants that are there in my diet, for example, sugar itself, in order to move away again from the present moment, from what there is, and then just stay in a loop of doing, and disconnection. So the area of expansors of consciousness opens up a new world. This world has been with us since man has walked the earth. Plants, teacher plants, have been used by all cultures all around the globe for the purpose of healing, ritual, and ceremony. Somehow, as we have become a more civilized and supposedly advanced society, we have lost complete contact with our true nature. Things as basic as we need the sun to survive, we need water, air, those kind of things. So our life has reduced itself to thought processes and doing. And all the areas of feeling, the areas of the states of consciousness and my motivations have, and even a lot of the time, the areas of physical sensations or expressions of the body of discomfort and incompetence are being set aside, have been alienated as non-important in order to be a successful human being in this supposedly advanced society. So whenever such a human being takes or ingests an expansor of consciousness, the experience that they are going to have is one where they are going to expand all what there is. When we don't understand any other aspect of reality, but rather thoughts and doing and action, well, it is extremely dangerous to ingest, even in microdose, an expansor of consciousness. Because all that's going to be bigger and greater is that egotism, that arrogance, that wraps up your identity. So the state of consciousness is key in order to start a microdosing process. And I need to do a deep introspection in order to understand deeply what motivates me to live, to speak, to think, to feel, to do. Am I a person that lives in an automatic pilot? I am someone that is fueled constantly by jealousy, and that's my motivation to create an enterprise or to have children. Is my motivation fear? Fear of being alone, fear of feeling my pain. And those are the reasons why I decide to get married or to move country or to find a particular relationship or to have children. Well, the motivation is key. Expansors of consciousness work at a very deep level in our main computer, and they expand functions of our neuronal paths and connections that we are normally not used to have in an active state. The connections that allow me to be present here and now, to perceive reality beyond a three-dimensional linear existence, to understand there is a realm of emotion or astral experiences, to understand that my thoughts are way more, much more profound and complex than only ego mind judgments and comparisons. And above all, an expansive consciousness will take me to see the true nature of what I am made of. And I am made of the vibration of that what I cultivate. Matter, my cells, particles coming to reality through vibration The cosmos is vibration. I am pure vibration. My words, my movements, every thought, every feeling and sensation creates a vibration. How or what am I vibrating? It's very simple. What do you spend your time doing? That's it. Observe one day, 24 hours. How do you spend them? How do you use your speech, your thought, your body? And in there, you will find what you are cultivating. And whenever you take an expansion, that's what you are cultivating during the time of your life, of your existence. That's what you're going to find. So probably this reflection leaves more questions than answers. That was the intention. Hopefully, I have been able to raise some questions, doubts, and curiosity in your heart regarding what is the state of consciousness and why is this important psychologically and for psychiatry as well. So, if you really want to microdose, first do an analysis of what do you cultivate in your life.